State-of-the-art facility that would undoubtedly save lives at the NCH Baker downtown campus is still on hold. A public open house was held this evening to get public input on the proposed Heart, Vascular and Stroke Institute. The Night Beat's Amy Gallo was at the open house. Amy, what seems to be the public's opinion?
Well, the people I spoke to tonight tell me they want to see this happen. Some of them said they don't understand why the city would prevent the hospital from building up higher if they're doing something that's meant to help people. One gentleman even told me he hopes the hospital will someday have 10 stories and not just be limited to 5. When it comes to matters of the heart, time is critical.
If there is an emergency in the hospital, I basically have to run from one side to the other.
From her clinic to the hospital,
It's a good 15-minute walk.
and NCH wants to change that with a $200 million project.
A 5-story building to house all of our cardiac and stroke services in one building.
The plan's been in the making for over 2 years.
The biggest hurdle has been that this building we're proposing is above the 42-foot mark.
So NCH had to apply for a new public service zone in order to build higher, which the city already created.
I live in a 9-story building. Why are they holding them to 5 or 6 stories?
And next week, the hospital faces its next hurdle.
We're looking for a positive recommendation so that we can get the city council to vote on our project.
Neighbor Mike Rogan thinks this needs to move forward. He lost his father to a heart attack.
18 months later, bypasses became common. And if my dad could have had a bypass, he might have been around for another decade.
That's why he says centers like these are important.
It'll prepare us for the next half century.
With the technology and facilities needed to save lives.
Everything is under one roof, one building with all the latest and most advanced technology. That's what we have to aspire to, and the community of Naples, that's what they deserve.
If the Planning Advisory Council votes yes at next week's meeting, then this plan will move forward and be presented to the City Council. Then it will be up to them in January to vote on whether to approve it. Live on the Night Beat, Amy Gallo, Wink News.